Hi, I'm Paul Darley, and thanks for tuning into our January and February issue of Inside Darley. Hopefully you and your family had a very peaceful Christmas season, and 2024 is off to a good start for you. You know, last month in our Inside Darley, we talked a lot about megatrends impacting the world, our country, and in this issue, we wanted to really focus in on the trends really impacting our fire and defense customers. And looking at the U.S. fire apparatus market, new orders for 2023, they came in at about 10% down to 2022, and it's just about exactly where we had forecast. And in fact, the first attachment that we have here is from Fire Apparatus Magazine, where I and others in the industry give our forecast for 2024, where I anticipate the market will be off about another 5%, but still well ahead of the pre-COVID levels. So that's good news for the fire service. And the impact of the 2026 emission changes that are going to take place could push that up, where fire departments decide to try to beat those changes. We've attached an article for you here on a U.S. summit that took place held by the U.S. Fire Service back in October that identified the top 7 issues facing the fire service. And, you know, as you look at these, number one is clearly the wildland interface, the number of wildfires taking place as a result of climate change throughout America. Number 2 is the EV and energy transition. And we at Darley recognized the implication of EV fires early on when we introduced our fire plug and our fire blankets and other EV solutions for you. Number 3, employee retention and recruitment is their third biggest issue. Number 4 is cancer. Number 5 is suicide or mental health. Number 6 is legislative issues. And number 7 is making sure that their reporting systems on fires are which is pretty antiquated now, come more up to date. We've also attached for you here the top issues facing our defense customers, and those are very similar to our fire customers along the lines of recruiting and retention and suicide or mental health and cyber and some other things. But the one area there that's significantly different is making sure that the industrial base is shored up, and we at Darley really take that very seriously, as well as our entire compliance issues. You know, the last article that we've attached for you here, and one of the overarching trends here is climate change. And we've given you a report that was just put out called the 5th National Climate Assessment Report, put out by the U.S. government here, that really has some interesting information. So if you're looking to serve that market or be aware of the trends that are coming will impact your military organization or your fire department or your disaster awareness department, you should be aware of those. So thanks for tuning into this issue of Inside Darley. If there's anything we can be doing to support you, we hope you'll reach out to us.